Okay, so apparently this funny meme video on my channel about an Elliot Rodger ripoff went viral a few months ago, and since I can't really do a sequel to that since some random did it already, I'm gonna be taking a look at the first film adaptation of our Lord Jeff Kinney's biblical book series Diary of a Wimpy Kid, which is also called Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Hey, I'm here too!
Shut up,
Go back to the Pueblo.
Oh, here we go, we stop flying over people's jetpacks before you start dying. We gotta people, let's get started. Most of us, we're born cold-hearted. We gotta people, let's get started. Most of us, we're born cold-hearted. We gotta people, let's get started. Most of us, we're born cold-hearted. We gotta people, let's get started. Most of us, we're born cold-hearted.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid is a fantabulous movie with many influences, most notably incels, and is a laugh fest for the whole family. But there's much more to this classic adult comedy gem of the early 2000s than meets the eye.
Oh, Gregory Hevelino, why be such a buzzkill boy, am I right?
Okay, bud, I get that this is your first movie and all you've been raised on for the past 15 years is Fortnite and burritos, but you're gonna need to be a little bit more edgy, you know? Like me, I say the N-word constantly. Not in videos, of course. Alright, let's get into the main beef of the video. Greg Heffley equals incel.
What?
And now me and my buddy are gonna show you exactly why.
It's more telling than showing Spencer Z. Chumsworth.
Shut the up, retard.
Ooh, that's pretty edgy, StarHead Studios. I think the YouTube bots are gonna butt your ad revenue for this video just for that.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
I just wanted to say that I recognize you're going for a dark humor and I appreciate dark humor, but you took it too far. Showing literal pictures of Jewish people in a concentration camp is shocking and exploitative, and that line about gassing Jews was just insensitive and unfunny. Offensive/shocking does not inherently equal funny. There's a lot of humor to be had in these types of random reviews, and it doesn't have to be about mass genocide. The video comes across as mean-spirited and awkward and upsetting, and it's sad because I think you're genuinely clever, and there's humor to some of the things you say. But as it is, the only people who find these kinds of jokes are funny are over the age of 13 and the Family Guy demographic. Please try to keep in mind that there's nothing spectacular or original about Nazi jokes and incest jokes. It's the lowest common denominator and anyone can make them. They're not funny or original, and you won't be cherished or remembered for that kind of comedy. It just turns people off in your video and makes them dislike you.
Damn, I think you got a point. If you were speaking English, you dirty silver-tongued fiend, you! We're in the great white Americas, where the people are as racist as the animals in our national parks. Anyways, as a film analysis, you would notice that Greg Heffley acts, well, a little off in the film. Everything he does is just a way to prove himself as a supreme gentleman. From changing his wardrobe, joining clubs, and murdering kindergartners, Greg is trying it all. The motherfucker even has a popularity rank of every kid in his juvenile detention center. Dog, he even looks for inspiration through an old irrelevant yearbook, specifically in the best looking child portion of it.
Most likely to succeed, best looking.
I don't remember my middle school days being filled with adults ranking children on how good they look, but maybe this is just normal for the kids in this school.
But Spencer, what do you think caused this despicable behavior?
I gotta be honest with you, this definitely has something to do with his father. Greg's black stepdad, played by Steve Zahn, definitely had a huge impact on his son throughout the film, constantly wanting more out of his son. And it is until near the end of the film in which Stevie Boy comes to terms with his disappointment incel of a son. I also have a bit of a theory on how the dad is really JFK's assassinator, but the theory isn't finalized, so that'll be saved for a future upload. And finally, before I sign out, as you know I do need to address the problems with the film. First of all, I found it really distracting that Manny, Greg's adopted slave, constantly stabs Greg in the nuts every scene he's in. Look, I'm all for ongoing jokes. It's one of the many reasons I love Despicable Me 2. But a total of 18 times, that's a little much. Also, Fragley's coming out scene was kind of poorly done. But all in all, I'd give this a 7 out of 10. A great start to the Wimpy Kid saga.
Wow, Spencer, this review was so insightful. We laughed, we cried, but most importantly, we were informed. I can't wait to rewatch this again and again.
Oh, and by rewatch you mean steal it from me again.
Yeah, exactly.
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Wow. I got Reese's
Reese's Puffs in my bowl. Nowadays on cruise control, I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. And just like that, I'm on a roll. Reese's Puffs, peanut butter chocolate flavor.